Welcome to this is week 8, day 3 of our 1 year calling motivated sellers challenge. And we have been calling nonstop every week, every day. I've been trying to record every single session. So we are recording about 5-6 days a week. This week we are at 4 or 5 recordings as of the time of this video. So welcome. Let's get started. We're going to be calling. The purpose of this is that you see and get to hear the script, motivated seller script in action. Just kind of, this is a sales job. This is pretty much a sales job. A lot of people don't think it is a sales job. A lot of people come into real estate thinking, well, I just get a deal and assign it. But that little gap between get a deal and then assign it, that right there is where the negotiation happens. So that's what the purpose of these videos is. We are going to get started in making some phone calls. Hopefully you guys are appreciating looking into the not so glamorous side of real estate. Listen, this is only for people who don't like to be chasing shiny objects. And if you really want to kind of see how to talk to these sellers, follow me on this channel. Like I've been saying for the past few videos, I've been in digital marketing since 2004 or 5. Really, since the year 2000 is when I started. 1999, 2000, when I really started dabbling into the power of being online and stuff. And so I've been focusing on finding leads for a lot of different things, but mainly right now for real estate. So you'll see the channel, we talk about lead generation and sales, lead generation and sales. That's the primary focus of the channel. So right now we're doing a lot of sales calls and generating these motivated seller leads, etc. So that's what this is. It's just the not so glamorous side of real estate, where we go in and we negotiate with potential sellers, and we offer pretty much a la carte menu. And so cash offer is our lowest offer, but we help sellers in many different ways, multiple ways. Cash is typically going to be our lowest offer, but we help people by sometimes taking over their payments, sometimes taking over your debt if you have debt, and then or make payments over time. That's typically good if people are trying to avoid paying a lot of taxes and reduce taxes and so forth. So that's kind of like the pitch. I learned that pitch from a very successful real estate investor and lender. So I wanted to share that with you. So subscribe, like, and ring the notification bell, and comment below. So with that being said, let's get on to the first call here, and hopefully you enjoy it. So this first lead here, typically, and I go through this every time. I know it's boring, and I know but I'm just trying to create a habit in you that how to manage these leads. The way that we manage them is how we stay organized, and how we stay organized is how we get deals. So pretty much on this one, this particular one is listed, and so we think that our offer here has to be at 180. This seller, notes say here, paid $65K back in 2013 for the property. So the Zillow shows that it's listed and so forth. Just went through the pictures of the house, and it looks atrocious. This is pretty bad, and the seller wants, I think, too much money. So we're gonna try and see and get a very, very hard conversation and see what we could do, so that way it gives you an example as to how to go through the conversation here. So let me get the phone number here, and so take this phone number and go ahead and send them a text. Morning, it's Ben. Okay. This is the agent I'm calling, just to kind of get some information here. We've already spoken to him in the past and made an offer, so I'm gonna try something different.
Hello.
Yes, good morning. Is this man?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm calling about a listing, a property got listed on Chaucer Lane.
Yeah.
Yeah. It looks like it needs a little bit of repairs.
A little what?
A little repairs, some repairs. I think it needs some renovations.
No.
It doesn't?
We have extraction, we have appraisal, and ready to go.
Okay. Ready to
Nothing wrong
close.
with the roof, but I appreciate your call.
Okay. Well, can I ask you a few questions? Can I ask you a few
Uh-huh.
questions?
Hurry up because I'm in the middle of something. I gotta go. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead, make it fast.
Sure. So what I see it at 255. Is there any wiggle room there?
What 225?
It's at two.
Oh, the price for the property?
Yeah, the price. I see it at
You want to buy
255.
a property 225 now? It's listed for 255.
Yeah, that's what I
sold
said.
for 255. Appraisal for 255.
Okay, so there's no wiggle
If
room
you
on the
want that
two.
house, you have to pay a little bit more to get it because some of you already expect on it.
Okay, I can appreciate that.
It have a waterfront there, so it's a hot property. It should need to maintain it, and everything is already fixed last time.
Mm-hmm.
So we're working on to close it.
Okay, yeah, I mean, we could do 255. However, if you're not willing to negotiate a little bit down, maybe there's something, some others.
I am the real estate agent.
Mm-hmm.
The best way for you to do, because I'm in a hurry, I'm sorry, but you submitted the contract with the approval of financing, and we check and everything okay. We talk to the owner.
What do you mean approval of financing? What do you mean by that?
Okay, if you give me a pre-approved letter, right?
I'm not. Listen. I'm not taking a loan on this property.
Okay, then you have to have a bank statement saying that you got money ready to loan. When you
I know.
in the contract.
Listen, I know how it works. What I could do
I'm
is.
sorry, I have to run, but that's
What I could do is I can call you back when you have time, so we can have.
No, all you got to do in black and white, submit the offer, and then I'll talk to the owner because I don't make a decision. I can't.
I understand that.
I'm the real estate agent.
I understand
remember?
that.
I want the best price for him.
I understand that.
Submit in, I'll have a room to talk to. I have proof of everything. Then I'll spend time talking because we have a contract on the wind.
I have
disappoint people.
I will let you go for now, but I will give you.
My friend, I can direct the conversation now because I'm ready to meet.
Okay, well, you have a good day. I'll give you a call back next week. Okay. he wouldn't let me get a word in. So it's fine. I'll call him back next week. That's no problem. Called him just to chat, but he was in a hurry. I will keep checking with him, but will also checking with him weekly. There we go. I'm probably also going to skip tracing and just talk to the seller directly, which I could do that right now. So let's go over to the system I use is called REI Skip. So I'm going to go on there and I'm going to skip trace. So REI Skip. Again, I appreciate you guys being here. The system is loading. All right, Skip. It takes like a couple minutes, even when you have really good connection to load up. So don't get impatient. Now we've got this. Let's see if the system here can give us the seller's information here. A phone number here to call. Maylee. Okay. Let's get this phone number here. Let's see. Let's try it. There's a cold call right here on the fly. Never spoken to the seller before. I only get one phone number here. It might even be a good idea to go and knock on the door. But for now, let me text. Okay, it's typing the text, sending it. Let me call her or him. I'm not sure if that's a him or her. Another phone call, cold call. Let's see what happens here.
Please leave your message for 3472.
So I know that's a cell number. So I'm going to put it here. And then every time I check with him to see if they're interested in taking an offer here, I will call her as well. So, okay, so this is good. Let me move her from further down our pipeline here. Okay, declined. Okay, so on to the next. And that's all we do. We just talk to we talk to potential sellers and just have conversations with them. And that's all we're trying to do when you're prospecting. All you're trying to do is get conversations going and build these conversations. That's why it's really nice to sort of watch these and these videos and sort of do this with me, alongside me, because you kind of get to work together with me. So it's important. Okay, so let's see. All right. Okay, this is a lead that we had in the pipeline 9 months ago. And at the time, not interested in selling and declined the offer. The house is in excellent condition. So it's a good time because the market has changed a little bit. So it's a good time to give them a call and see if they're interested now. So let me just look at the Zillow estimate here. So I just want to get a sense of the ARV. So that's why I'm looking at the Zillow. And most times, we go and we look at all three. This is just like a follow-up. So I'm just looking at the notes here. Wants to sell directly to a cash buyer. Her ideal number is 600,000, which is pretty nuts, way too high. We'll look into the value, maybe make an offer. Price is right, okay. Estimate here on Zillow is 349 at the time when we copied or when we looked at it. Right now it's 463. 463, okay. All right, 463. Current is estimate. Okay, let's see here. Bake. Okay. Bake is her name. Never heard of it before. What's that name? Okay, something happened here. Okay, here we go. Let's get us some sellers here. Okay. 718. I think she's out of state. 718. area code. Where is that? Staten Island. Okay, so this is in New York. 1, 2, 6, 8, 3.
Please leave your message for 718.
No answer. That's the follow-ups. Okay, so I always say this every video. You call and you call and you call, and these are follow-ups. So for cold calling, we use a dialer, and the dialer just keeps ringing and ringing, so we don't have to type the numbers and stuff. So, but when you do follow-ups, I mean, those have to be done manually for the most part. You can put them up on a dialer, to save you time. But we're doing research and so forth, and just click the button as we are here on the CRM, so we can call from here. So texted, called, no answer. We'll try later. Okay. All right, so from here. Okay. Okay, so we've been trying to get a hold of this particular one for some time, 9 months. So let me see what the notes say here. Left voicemail since this is exactly 9 months. 3 bedrooms, good condition. Looking for a cash offer. Okay, his estimate is 156. Lead status is cold. Seller's ideal price is 156. Okay. So let's see how we can make this work. And that's no problem. I mean, 156. Let's see if let's hire him. So hire him. Let's see if he owns it, free and clear. Don't know. Okay. So now we're gonna go ahead and, looking at Zillow, it's a nice house. So let's see here. Give him a call. So 718 area code. I thought we just it's another 718. That's interesting. Another New Yorker. It's Ben. So we text and then call right away. We text to see if they got a mobile and stuff, and if they're if they get it, if they do have a mobile, then we can ask, hey, did you get my text? Okay. 0718 176 12. Okay. Calling sellers live. I want to thank you for being here again. Watching this far. Just watch me work. So you can work at the same time as me. That's what I keep saying. Let's talk to somebody here. And by the way, has never answered the phone. We have plenty of notes here. Been trying to reach him, and there's no response. Okay, so this is going to be the same thing. Texted, called, no answer. We'll try later. Okay, well, that's still ringing. I'm gonna pull up the second one or the next one. Okay, disconnected, so no answer. Okay, so next one, spoke to Everett. Very nice man, had a great conversation. He's being patient to get his number. This is 9 months ago. Asking more than 900 to 1.2. He wants to get his estimate at 1.3 probably. Soon, ASAP. And the other thing is we can make calls and then we hear, people call us back and all that type of stuff. So, don't ever get discouraged. And sometimes, I make calls and that's one thing I do want to cover. Sometimes I do sit here and you guys watch me make calls and stuff, and I don't get anybody to answer me. But then whenever I end the broadcast or the video, people start texting me and calling me back, and I have to take the call, and I can't record it. So don't give up. That happens all the time. I do my best trying to include everything in the video, but sometimes that just can't. I can't record 24/7. What I'm doing, etc. So I just show you how the routine goes. This is our routine. Our routine is to make phone calls, and just creating that habit to always do that. You do that, 3 hours a day, minimum when you start. Then you start doing it 4 hours a day, and then hopefully you get to a point to where you're doing it for 8 hours a day. And then you generated enough business to where you could just go ahead and hire somebody, a full-time salesperson. This is a sales representative position, okay? In the sales representative position, which is me, and by the way, I can help you figure all that out, but my job is to go and find two things, deals or dollars, sellers or lenders. And I'm a sales representative to where somebody sold their house, and we've been over this in previous videos. Somebody sold their house. I asked them, okay, so if you have that money in the bank, let me give you a better return than your banker is giving you currently. Even if you put that money into a CD, they're going to give you abysmal returns on that capital. So put it with me for a higher yield. So let's do some business. You like real estate, that real estate pays, etc. So put it with us, and that will help you. That will help you earn a higher return. So that's a potential lender. So that's why I like making calls, because and sometimes the other side of dollars, right? The looking for dollars is we find either lenders or buyers. So you're always looking for that stuff. So that's why I like making phone calls, because it's opportunity after opportunity after opportunity. Most of the calls will never get answered. Most of the calls will never get returned, but enough of them do to make it worth just sort of feeling like you're wasting your time, but you're not wasting your time. Don't ever think that. Too many people, and now this has just turned into a power pack training again, which is why I need you here, making calls with me. But too many people sit on the phone for, the minimal amount of time, 2-3 hours a day for like 2 months. And then they say, this wholesaling doesn't work. Real estate doesn't work. Being a realtor, I don't even know why I got my license. It doesn't work. But they're not working the phones consistently. That's why I said, let's do this for a year. And then once we go through the whole year, then we assess, did it work? But throughout that year, how many hours did we put in it? So we're doing this, 5 videos at least every week. Plus, I'm doing things off of, the videos. So I'm getting the return phone calls and text messages and stuff. And so far, we have gotten at least 7 contracts. So we are getting pretty much almost a contract a week. Now, I understand that most people watching this video are new. So you might be new. And that's what I'm making these videos for, like new people that don't know about the business. But I understand that I may have more experience because I've been doing this for a long time. However, that's why I'm putting these videos together. And eventually, I'll make shorter videos to condense, the trainings and stuff. So you can go through those videos a lot faster. But those are going to come, like this specific portion of this video that I'm recording right now. I will cut out, the calls and then just give you the training here, so that you are able to just watch that as a training, So yeah, we're going to be doing a lot of stuff with the channel. So make sure you subscribe, you like, you comment below. But you're seeing the raw, unedited version right here, right now, the training that's going to help you. So don't give up. Get on the phone for at least 3, 4, 5 hours a day. Now, if you give me 5 hours a day, 5 days, 6 days a week, and then take those calls, I guarantee you'll be getting deals every week. Every week you get at least one deal. And out of the one contract that we're getting average every week, and we could do more. We could do a lot more. We could go knock on the door. We can go really harass. I'm sorry to say, but we're professional harassers over here. Take that as a joke, but it pretty much feels like you're harassing people. And so you do that, you give me 5 hours of that type of work, you're going to get one contract every week. And it doesn't matter if you have VAs or not. I mean, you do this, you're going to do it very well if you watch the trainings. But if you give me that, then out of the 4 contracts a month, you will close a minimum of 1. And so that is, a minimum assignment of 5,000. So minimum, but you can get, 10,000, 20,000 easily. So you're making 20 grand a month, potentially anywhere between 5 and 20 grand a month, but you just got to be consistent. Give me that time. I'm asking you only for 3, 4, 5 hours a day, consistently, persistently. That's all I'm asking. So give me that. You will, no doubt, get contracts. And even if you do that 1 year and you get one contract for, assignment 40,000, was the year worth it? It's worth it. 40 grand. You're only giving me part-time effort. So if you were doing it full-time, that's a 80 grand a month. I mean, every 80 grand a year side hustle that you can be doing. So don't get discouraged. Have a good time while you're making phone calls. You got to have fun, ladies and gentlemen. So don't get discouraged. Here's somebody texting me. That's what I'm talking about. So just asking for a better time. That's what I'm talking about. Let's get this done. And so we're doing this, and out of like 4 contracts that we get every single month, let's say you get 1 and you only close 2 of those deals, and 1 is a wholesale and 1 is a flip, right? You're still at 80, 60, 80, maybe 100,000 in a year. You just got to take action, consistent action. Massive action, I don't know about massive action. Maybe they call it massive because they're at 0. They're not taking any action. So massive seems like big, so there's your power pack training for this session. It's very simple, very simple. One of the things that you also got to do is I'm going to start making some trainings for service companies. And a lot of that service companies training, digital marketing training applies to you. So make sure you're also watching those videos, because I'm going to teach roofers how to do digital marketing, for example. Well, what do they want? They want distressed properties that need a roof. So those are your prospects. You do that digital marketing for roofers, you get leads. Restoration companies, water damage, fire restoration companies, that type of mold restoration. Well, they got leads too. Maybe they talk to somebody who, man, this is getting good right here, who, there's a tree that fell in the house and all of a sudden they don't have insurance. What's their only option? They don't have 20 grand in the bank to fix it. But that's a flip for you, because it only hit one side of the house. The other side of the house doesn't need a whole lot of repairs, but they can't live in it now because they don't have money to fix it. Most people don't have money for that kind of repair. And if they don't have insurance, oh boy. And if they don't have insurance, it also most likely means that they don't have a mortgage. Boom. So digital marketing for restoration companies, I'm going to make videos about that. So watch those trainings as well. All right. So maybe you're watching this, 5-6 years after it's been released. By then, go through my channel and find that training. Also, how to do digital marketing for real estate attorneys. I'm going to release videos about that as well. Same stuff. They have title problems and they need a real estate attorney, or they need an estate attorney because somebody just died, or a probate attorney. And so the digital marketing videos for to teach attorneys how to find these leads, right? They're also going to help you. So as a wholesaler, you have to be a really great marketer. So this is why this is leads and marketing. That's all we talk about, sales and marketing here on this channel. Let me write that down so I can put in the description below here. Here are my notes here. So I can put it on the description below. I don't forget. So this is unedited, raw video. You go through the thinking. So we're going to release videos for digital marketing for service companies, like I said, roofers, damage restoration, even carpet cleaning, even lawn care, because, some of these lawn companies, I'm going to teach them how to find, vacant houses, for example, and contact them and offer services and so forth. So, and then we're going to do, attorneys, estate attorneys, probate attorneys, real estate attorneys, and all that stuff, family attorneys, divorce and so forth. So we're going to release these videos, but you as a wholesaler, you as a digital marketer, or as a sales and marketing expert, you sit at the center of all of those people, because all those people have your leads. All you got to do is go and grab them. All right. So go through the training, go through the videos. As you go through the videos, I'm pretty much, a digital marketer, like I said, for a long time. And I noticed a common thread, which is most of these services I described are chasing the same person, and that's the homeowner. Think about that. If you just think about that, boom, you're going to network with these people. You can share leads. You can pass leads back and forth, right? They have leads that you need, and you have leads that they need. So why don't we just sit down and figure this whole thing out? So at the beginning of these trainings, I was talking about how your customers are sellers and lenders. But to get there, you have to go B2B and B2C. Both of those activities require you to be good with B2B sales and B2C sales. Okay. So if you're trying to find sellers, then you have to be good at B2B and B2C. So you have to, like we're doing right now, B2B, we are contacting the seller direct, but you can also contact realtors and all the people that I described, right? Because they also have sellers for us, right? So make sure that you're doing B2B and B2C digital marketing and sales and, one-on-one, and have meetings with these guys and just talk about things and figure the whole thing out. Same thing with lenders. Who has our lenders? Who has investors that want to invest for retirement? Well, 401k people that sell 401k, products, and people that do, videos even on YouTube, how to retire, or to invest for retirement. People that have self-directed IRAs. So these people could be, financial advisors and CPAs. So that's why you'll notice on the channel, we will do trainings for CPAs, financial advisors, financial planners, and so forth, because we're trying to find lenders. And you need to do the same thing. You can even start a YouTube channel of your own and helping these people at the same time. So we have spoken to only one person, a realtor today, and that went bust. But this has been a great training on the mindset, and some of these people, we already got people messaging us back as to when we can chat. So it's been successful. Those are our wins of today. So don't think just because we didn't get anybody on the phone that we just wasted our time and it didn't work. The plan is what works. Whether we connected with a seller or not doesn't matter. We connected with a realtor who was very cranky, very rude, but we're gonna come back to him. So the money is in the follow-up. The money, and you follow up with B2B or with businesses and with sellers, right? Businesses and sellers. So don't get discouraged by that. So this is all about mindset all the time. Don't allow your 9 to 5 to make you think that, well, we didn't do anything, and certainly don't allow the shiny object syndrome to plague your brain. Just because this is not glamorous doesn't mean it doesn't work. That's the main point of these videos. All right. So, but we're going to make shorter videos here in the near future and stuff, just to kind of give you a shorter version of it. But here, these playlists that I'm building, keep them on. And right now you can pause this video or go to the next video. And as I make phone calls, you just keep doing the same thing as me. It's been a good time hanging out with you, and I appreciate you being here. If you like this video, maybe you disagree with me, post it below and I will reply. Challenge my opinion, I will reply. All right, make a reply video and stuff. It's been a swelly, you guys hanging out with me. Thank you. I'm gonna go take a little break, and then I'll come back for another session of calls here pretty soon. So yeah, come back to the next video. And we are back. I just went ahead and paused it instead and went in and used the gentleman's room. So I hope you don't mind that little pause there. But let's keep making phone calls here. I mean, this is our bread and butter. This is why people succeed, and this is why people fail, because they don't do the boring stuff. Do the boring stuff. Go to the gym, right? Work out. Eat healthy. Don't. If you're eating a salad, don't add all of the bacon and all of the all of the goods, all of that cheese and so forth. Do the boring stuff. Eat your vegetables. Eat them raw, etc. And so that will keep you. If you eat raw vegetables, and that's like 90% of your diet, you'll be super healthy. That's what I do. And I want you to guess my age below, right? See if you guys can guess. But you eat that, clears your mind, gives you a ton of energy. So it's the boring stuff. The boring stuff is what pays off. Don't go out to eat all the time. It's boring, right? All of that, not until you get what you want. Once you get what you want, and you're scattering enough phone calls like seeds, on a field, and then that starts to take root and grow and give you fruit. Don't just start spending and certainly don't stop the activity that got you that fruit, that crop, that return, right? So keep doing it over and over and over again. You do that, you're going to be in good shape. So do the boring stuff. So let's keep doing our boring stuff. And yeah, thank you for coming onto the most boring channel on YouTube. But this boring channel is going to get you a ton of results, especially if you just do things with me. Do it right here. Do it with us. Okay. So I was going over this lead and then I got on a tangent. And so now let's get back to work. 1-800-900 to 1.2 million. This estimate is 1.3. So let's see what that estimate is at now. Let's take a look at these pictures here. It looks like it's a waterfront, but I don't see a house. But it says a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 820,000. He wants, and so his estimate now is at 1 million. This is unbelievable. Where is it? It looks like it's a vacant property. Central Florida, Colorado. Oh, interesting. Let's give him a call. Let's see what he wants. His estimate is now at 1 million. Okay, so text message here. Name is Everett. Okay, so I don't think the text went through, which is why it's not showing up here. Let's see. Oh, let's see who's texting. Okay. 817. Where is that? 817 area code. Fort Worth, Texas. Okay. 917 817. Okay. Let's keep going, you guys. Let's keep going.
Somebody. Hello.
Hey, good morning, Everett.
Good morning.
How you doing? This is Ben.
Yeah, I was trying to think. What Ben? Who Ben?
From Florida. I think we had spoken previously about your property in Ocala.
Okay.
Yeah. At the time, yeah. Was just following up,
Yeah,
seeing if you still want to sell.
Well, no, I already sold it. Got sold.
Oh, you sold it. Oh man, I was doing my due diligence. I didn't notice that. Okay. Did you sell it? Did you sell it just recently?
Well, I got $1.1 million for it here within the last couple of months.
1.4. Good for you. I love that. I absolutely
1.1.
love it.
1.1.
Oh, 1.1. 1.1.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic. 50
Yeah.
acres. That's fantastic. Well, congratulations,
Well, no,
man.
15 acres. I kept 30.
You kept 30. Okay. What are you going to do with the other 30?
Enjoy.
That's good. Well, maybe what we could do, maybe I can call you back sometime next week. And, we do properties all the time. Maybe put a little bit of that to work. Doesn't have to be a lot. Just kind of dip your toe. We buy cash flowing real estate.
Yeah, well, we're only 4 miles from the World Equestrian Center, so we're real close.
Uh-huh.
We're on hot spot. We're on hot property right now, so
Yeah.
we're the place everybody wants to be. So
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I think we're good shape where we're at. I'm not planning on selling anything else.
No. What I was saying is the money that from the sale, maybe you want to take a little bit of that and put it to work, because we're buying other properties and we only buy cash flowing real estate. So we're not flipping it. Sometimes we flip, but very rarely. And you can put a little bit to work. I got some people that start with only like even 5,000, and I got people that start with a lot more than that, of course. We're always able to generate some nice returns, just basically without doing anything. So if you're interested, I mean, I'd love to see if what we could do for you.
I've got a bunch of horses. I actually, I've got horses running all over the country, and I've got money going on. I just wanted to sell off some property. So this was part of it was tied up in some estate I had. So it cleaned up the estate. So.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Well, is it okay if I follow up with you on that later on?
Sure.
Okay.
Later on it'll be fine. All
okay.
Right?
You got it, Everett. I appreciate it. Have a good weekend. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. Sure. Follow up with me later, right? Follow up with me later. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about. He just got $1.1 million for a few acres. He raises horses. I don't know if he said raise or raise, but anyway, and all over the country, and it sounds like he's got money. So I'm definitely gonna stay on top of this guy. This is just some land that he had some, it doesn't matter, blah, 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 and so forth. I love you, Everett. I love you. Okay. I'm going to be your best friend. So that's what I'm saying. Deals in dollars, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, I was about to end this video. And here we are. This is going to be great. He goes into a different CRM. But for now, I am going to make a note here. So if you don't mind, I'm going to make a note, because that's how it works. Talk to somebody, we get excited, we jump up and down and stuff, but then make good notes, make a strategy, follow up, and then you go and get yourself some money, so that sometimes you may not be able to find deals, but guess what? you find money. And whenever you cannot find money, guess what? You find deals. That's how it works. So, okay, Everett. He was just busy, and he didn't want to sit there and have a chit chat with me and stuff. No problem, Everett. I don't mind. I'm here to do whatever is good for you, because you got $1 million and you can make some money in real estate. Everett, let's see, phone number 817 221 111. Okay. 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 And he erases horses. Putting that money to work. He sold. Okay. Okay, so I will also put this on the notes below, like kind of description, so you can always come back and reference. Okay, all right. Boom. That's what it's all about. Listen, here's the big piece that new investors struggle with, and that is making money with OPM, other people's money. That is the single most important activity you can ever make. And you only get there if you're calling motivated sellers. It's a circle, you guys. And listen, the people I was talking about earlier, when we call sellers, and then we're doing digital marketing and stuff like that. Some of these people that we talk to, they have businesses and stuff. So you just got to be a networker. Real estate is all about relationships. We can do everything we can to magnify our voice using digital marketing techniques, but we need to understand the power of networking. All we do is we magnify our voice, but we cannot automate what we just did. There's no IA that is going to switch from, hey, I'm interested in your property. And this lead came in 9 months ago. Okay. And it doesn't even show that it sold, but he said that he divided it up and so forth. So that's probably why. But yeah. So let's see, 1.1 million sale. Okay. So I mean, man, that is $1 million that he's got somewhere, waiting. That's why I asked him, when did you sell it? I want to make sure that still around somewhere. So yeah, he's enjoying life. He's doing good. Good for him. Good for him. So let's end up with a bang. That was a fantastic. I mean, look at, we've been on here, and I've paused the video to go and do different things, but we've been doing this for, you know, about 2 hours now, almost 3. But I wanted to condense a lot more so you guys don't sit here through like the whole thing, but just kind of show you most of the activities that I did. So this is a 3-hour training condensed into one, which we're going to condense it even more, so you guys can get bits and pieces here and there. But this is the raw, unedited. I never go back and edit these trainings because I want you to see, if I make a mistake, I want you to see that mistake. I'm not going to cover anything up. If I got upset while on a phone call, I want you to see that because I'm human, right? So, but this is fantastic. Post your questions below, hit that notification bell, show me some love with the thumbs up, and subscribe. And I will see you on the next video. And I thank you so much for making my day today. You make my day more than this guy, because I know you can do the same thing. You can get on the phone and you can do that. You can get lenders. And pretty soon you'll go into the mode where you're just using OPM, and you don't even have to do a ton of digital marketing to find deals, because you can buy deals from agents, from wholesalers, from just people in the industry. You go gangster mode on this business. And so, you know, I could start him. Just let me $5,000. That's all I want. That's all I want from you. Give me $5,000. I'll double it for you. So you can see that I'm the real deal, right? And it's what I call the Godfather mode. Godfather mode. Some people call it cartel mode and so forth, but Godfather mode allows you to take other people's money, a very low interest rate, interest only, no monthly payments, and you just go and buy real estate with it. Make them a profit. In their sleep, they're making money, but you're like on Godfather mode, right? Because you are buying real estate now, but you have to be experienced to do that, because number one rule in business, according to Warren Buffett, is don't lose money. Don't lose money ever. Not your money, not your investors' money. But rule number 2 is even more important. And rule number 2 is take a look at rule number 1. All right, see you guys later. Thank you for being here.